Hey everybody, this is Chris Kelso with Unmanned Hiring Services. I'm going to talk to you about 5 things that I believe are important in marketing for your new startup business. Number 1, aggressive versus passive marketing. I see a lot of UAV startups, freelancers, hobbyists, wedding photographers, whatever it is that you're dealing with in the unmanned market. I see a lot of people putting out websites and having social media pages, but they're sitting back waiting for people to come to them. And they're thinking, well, I'm out here. I've got a great product. Why aren't people coming to me? My business will eventually grow at some point, etc., etc. False. Okay? Dwight Schrute, false. In order to grow your business, you have to be aggressively marketing your business. You have to be going out there. You have to be targeting specific groups of people. You have to be putting your info out there and what you can do. You cannot sit back and wait because there is somebody else that has the exact same skill sets that you do, the exact same drones, or is at least similar in your market, and they're going to be aggressive. And if you're not, you're going to lose every single time. So stop just being online and start pushing content online. Number 2, marketing platforms. I cannot tell you how silly it is to market on anything besides social media. Newspapers, magazines, billboards, it's stupid. It is stupid. Business cards even, it's all stupid. You are wasting your money. Okay? You have to get on Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram, Snapchat, Tumblr, whatever the hell people are using right now. You have to get on that. You have to get into the trend, into that stream, and start swimming with the rest of the fish. You have to get on the marketing platforms that people are using. And right now it's social media. Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram, YouTube. Okay, those are the biggest ones that I know of right now. Okay, podcasts are coming out a lot more than they used to be. Twitter, yes, but not as much as I think the other platforms use. Number 3, email marketing, drip campaigns, throwing out bullshit emails just automatically. Well, here's the people that signed up to be contacted. Here's the people that signed up for my stuff. I'm just going to send them out an automated email every once in a while, regurgitating the exact same pitch that I've said over and over and over and over and over again. Stop doing it, okay? I don't have the exact statistics in front of me, but what used to be a 99% open rate for email marketing back in the early 2000s, late 90s maybe, is dwindled down to like 20%, 10%, 7% now, okay? No one's opening your emails. Nobody gives a shit. Everyone gets spammed all the time by everybody. Stuff you didn't even sign up for, okay? But I'm saying that a lot of bullshit comes in our email and we end up just throwing it away in spam and not caring about it. Stop doing email drip campaigns and start actively engaging with people that contact you. If somebody messages you or signs up for your subscription or whatever it is, you need to actually personalize your emails and send them something for real. You can't do the automated stuff anymore. It's just not going to work, okay? The click rate is just BS unless you're doing actual clickbait bullshit, but I hate those people and so does everybody else. Number 4, ad demographics. When I did my resume and interview services Facebook marketing plan, I did this as a science experiment, even though I kind of knew what the results were going to be, but I did it because I wanted to see how the community was going to react. I did a Facebook ad, generic, 18 to 65 in the city of Syracuse for resume services. And I just threw it out there. I spent like maybe $50, said it was going to get me maybe 10,000 people to see it. And what came back in the results was exactly what I expected. Okay, 8,500 people out of those 10,000 between the ages of 18 and 24, men and women. And that makes sense. It's college people, okay? It's people that are getting ready for the job market, that are new to the job market, and it would make sense that they would be looking for resume and interview services. Okay, as I got farther along in that demographic, age-wise, I started to see the numbers drop significantly. Okay, once I got into that 25 to 34, whatever, it was still significant. It was good, but it wasn't as much as the 18 to 24. Then when you got into the 40s to 50s and the 50s to 60s and whatever, it sucks. Okay, I was getting like 100 people at that point in that group. Okay, and it makes sense. People in the older age brackets, the older you get, regardless of gender, okay, are not going to be interested in resumes and interviews because they've been working in their careers for years and they don't care about that stuff anymore. So it makes sense. So if you are going to start targeting specific groups of people, which you need to do, you need to start tailoring your ads in something called a target, a marketing deck. Let's say I was a wedding photographer and I just did pictures with a regular camera of people in the weddings. Okay, I would not target 18 to 65 in the city of Syracuse generically and spend $50 on that. I would spend $50 on women specifically between the ages of say 21 to 30, maybe a little bit higher. Okay, I have to look up the statistic on when women are getting married nowadays, but it's a lot later than they used to be because they're focused on their careers. So why would I not target towards men? Because frankly, men don't give a shit about weddings planning. Okay, they care about the wedding, but they don't care about the planning. Men care about bachelor parties and bachelor parties. Okay, I'm sorry guys, we're just not involved in the wedding planning process for the most part. I'm going to tailor my ads to women between the ages of 21 and 32. Okay, and that's where I'm going to spend my $50 on. And guess what? Out of those 10,000 women between those ages, I'm going to get a hell of a lot more clicks and a hell of a lot more people interested in my website, my service, than I would if I generically put it out there for men and women between the ages of 18 and 65 in a 20-mile radius, which is what Facebook standardizes their ad placement as in a generic ad. Okay, so you have to look at that. If I was doing farmers and it's agricultural work that I'm planning on doing, I'm not going to put a ring around 18 to 65 age range in a 20-mile block around Syracuse City. I'm going to look at what age farmers on Facebook are at, okay? And I'm going to put it in those rural pockets that are located around the outside of the city where most of the farms are. And those are the people that I'm going to target for my ads. And that $50 or $100 that you spend is going to go a hell of a lot farther than it would if you're doing a generic Facebook ad. So it's really, really important that you take your ad marketing and you tailor it to the certain demographics that you are looking to get out of those ads. And you have to do multiple ads and multiple decks, okay? Let's say Ace of Spade, King of Spade, Queen of Spade, Jack of Spade. Let's say Ace of Spade was bridal parties or weddings. I'm going to do that for women between 20 to 30, and it's going to be all women, and it's going to be in this area. That's my Ace of Spades. And my King of Spades is going to be farms. For every King of Spade card, it's going to be farmers between the ages of 30 and 50, and they're going to be in the rural markets. Okay, if I'm looking for commercial real estate, I'm going to target anybody that's man and woman between the ages of 35 and 60, because most real estate agents are old that are top producers. Or older, I should say, that are top producers. I'm going to put that smack dab in the middle of the city because that's where all the commercial is. So you take your card and you tailor it to a certain demographic and you push it out, and you can utilize your capital a lot more efficiently when you do that. Okay. And then we have podcasts and YouTube, which is my number 5. People right now like to watch video content. So video is big right now. Podcasts are growing at a pretty decent rate. So if you're going to do an ad marketing campaign, it is so crucial that you get a YouTube channel going that's showing your services or showing videos of your content. You're doing podcasts where now you're talking about the stuff that you do, and you're able to push that out through RSS feeds or plug that in on your website or something where people can subscribe to it. Right now you have a statistic of 70% of people listen to podcasts on iTunes. So if I'm going to market a podcast that's going to be on iTunes, it's really important for people to pay attention to marketing and trends, because if they're not, their business isn't going to grow at a faster rate as somebody that is paying attention to those trends. And that's why I like to do it on Unmanned hiring services. I pay attention to all these marketing trends. I research them, I read about them, I watch videos on them, okay? And I like to see where everyone's attention is going and what platforms that attention is going. And when I have a new startup company that says, hey, I'd like to grow my business, I'm going to say, okay, what are your skill sets? What kind of content do you have? Let's start targeting social media. Let's start targeting these specific demographics, and let's start pushing out in areas that it makes sense. And if you do that, I think you'll find that you have much better results than you were before. So I just want to conclude this video by saying thank you everybody for watching. And there's going to be some more stuff coming down the pipe as always. I've got a podcast right now. You can find it on iTunes and all the other distributors. It's just Unmanned is the title of it. And it's pretty easy to search, to be honest. I also have the YouTube channel up, which is where a lot of these videos are going, so you can rewatch them as needed. So please hit the like and share button. Even if you're not a business owner or somebody that is in the UAV market, you know, if you like and share, other people are still going to be able to use this content that maybe are in those areas. So thank you, everyone, once again. Chris Kelso signing off. Cheers.